So I am Dr. Damien Parrello, and I am the founder of GenomEX, which is the first comprehensive and user-friendly bioinformatics platform, which provides every biologist with the freedom to explore genomics data independently and regardless of their coding skills. So first, why does it matter at all? So first, you need to understand what is bioinformatics. Bioinformatics is informatics, but dedicated to biology. And it has been mostly developed to analyze big data, genomics data. And genomics data is a type of big data that describes how living cells worked at multiple levels. So it's a very fundamental type of data, essential for research advancement in biology. And big data, which are basically big tables with millions of rows and columns, requires coding skills to be analyzed. And now it is predicted that 40 billion gigabytes of genomics data will be produced over the next few years, which is gigantic. So this means that at some point, all biologists will have to deal with genomics data, one way or the other. But the great majority of them doesn't have any coding skills. They cannot even perform like a preliminary analysis. So this means that a major opportunity exists to empower researchers to effectively explore genomics data. So how do they do it currently? So first, they do it with collaboration with bioinformaticians. But this necessitates countless back and forth discussion between the biologists who need to understand the analysis limitations and the bioinformaticians who need to understand the scientific question. And this is really time inefficient, as it will take months to get the first result, and even worse, you will have no knowledge transfer between the two. And so the other way is to use cloud-based analysis software. And it's, so for example, so basically what the users are doing, they can upload the data into this software, and then using a graphical interface, they could analyze it. And for example, but if you take like the main one in the current market, which is GalaxyWorks, even if this type of platform even if this type of platform are coding free, they lack user friendliness. And this is because it's a tool-focused platform. For example, if it's like being in a restaurant with a menu of thousands of items and you don't even know what you like. So it's quickly overwhelming. And on top of that, most of these platforms are based on processing hours. The pricing model is based on processing hours, which means that you will not know in advance how much it will cost if you are not used to it. So like most of the biologists, you will not know how much it will cost in advance. And even worse, if you do a mistake, you will need to rerun your analysis, and so you will pay again. So basically, those type of platforms forgot who they are talking to. But GenomEX, on the contrary, is environment-focused. So what does it mean? It means that GenomEX is more than a software. It's actually a lightweight operating system. So like Windows, macOS, or Android, GenomEX provides a graphical interface that allows file management, software installation and execution, connection to remote servers, and system stability, but dedicated to bioinformatics. And this matters because this innovative approach allows users to build their own environment. It's like with your own Windows machine, you can install what you want and use it. Same thing. As easy as this, as like one-click processes, actually. So our pricing model is based on monthly or yearly plans, offering fully dedicated virtual machines, manageable via the GenomEX interface, and the cost of each plan is based on the fixing of the fixed computing power for the corresponding virtual machine. And this allows unlimited usage at no extra cost, and true cost effectiveness, because we could be as low as 30 times less expensive than the current competitor right now. And so here is a comparative table showing why our model is superior. So mainly it provides truly user friendliness, allowing unlimited analysis of any type, fitting any type of scientific project for both small and large groups smoothly and at unbeatable pricing. So why this innovation? So with this innovation concept, we started to get significant traction. So we are working with Minot State University, for example, to support their bioinformatics program for about $7,000 a year. And we started to provide the platform to UND research lab for different purposes, which generate about $12,000 a year. And this perfectly represents our primary targets, who are higher education programs and academic research labs. So, but we are also targeting related industries, such as multinational providing sequencing but lacking bioinformatics services and genomics-related core facilities. So overall, our targets represent 5 million potential users worldwide, and combined with a yearly plan with which we can analyze much of the genomics data, this represents a total addressable market of $21 billion. And so to conclude, so why me? Why nobody did it before? So the reason is simple. As the current UND Genomics Core Director, I am at the intersection of biological research, big data analysis, and service development. And as a former biologist who learned bioinformatics and coding from scratch, I still remember where I'm coming from. So that means I know deeply my biological community. So if you want to know more about it, feel free to join me at my table above over there, and thank you for your attention.